going on, guys? The Mega Evolution 3 here, and today we have our 10,000th deck profile. Nah, I'm joking, but in all seriousness, we're sorry about the amount of deck profiles, but when you're starting up, it is hard to be keeping up with all the merchandise that's coming out, but we'll try and get some original stuff coming, and I know we have something on the way, so look forward to not a deck profile. Oh my god. Okay, so today as you can see, my last deck profile was on Volcanion. That's now disassembled and it's in my binder, and Flareon is residing up there. So today I'm going to show you the new deck that I made, and it's been working well for me, I have to say. This one is less of a just slam everything together like Volcanion was, and I made a deck list, I ordered the things I needed, and I've been playtesting it a lot, and it worked well for a budget deck. And I'm just going to adjust the camera, there we go. So, what did I make? Well, I made this. Yup, Gardevoir, and I'm shaking. Sorry about that. Gardevoir. So I guess we'll just get straight into this. You're going to be running 2 Life Leap Gardevoir. These are the Primal Clash ones. And you're going to be running 1 Link Blast. I'll tell you what each of these do. Both of these, you're mainly looking at the first attack. Life Leap. Heal from this Pokemon the same amount of damage you did to your opponent's active Pokemon. Okay, this is really annoying, but let's just keep going. So, what that means is you're doing 20 damage with this attack, and most of the time you will be doing that 20 damage. So, healing 20. So, if you're stuck in a Gardevoir, that's really nice for 1 energy. Another good one to run to take out decks that, like Vespiquen, Link Blast. If this Pokemon and your opponent's active Pokemon have the same amount of energy attached, this attack does 70 more damage. So, if you have your 2 energy attached, or more, and the opponent has the same amount, their active Pokemon has the same amount, then you're doing 100 damage. That's really good, honestly. I'd say if you're up against something like Vespiquen, Gyarados, something that uses DCEs as its main attacker, or just anything that mainly has 2 energy attached at all times, keep this on your bench without Mega Evolving. Trust me, it won a game against Josh, and it was quite good. He was playing Vespiquen, and yeah, it didn't go great for him, thanks to Gardevoir here. So, that is our first card. Okay, apparently you can't put cards through Pokeballs. I never knew that, guys. I mean, it's just new information to me. Alright. So, next thing. The beautiful full art Mega Gardevoir. I didn't like this art at first, believe it or not, but it's grown on me a lot. I really like it. So, Mega Gardevoir EX. 1 attack, Brilliant Arrow. This attack does 30 damage times the amount of fairy energy attached to all of your Pokemon. That's insane, guys. Like, a lot of the time you can have 2 of these set up, 1 inactive, 1 on bench. That's 6 energy. And that means you're doing 6 times 30, 180. That's one shot in a lot of Pokemon, mainly basic EXs and GXs. So, yeah, that is nice. And it has 210 HP, very nice. I'm going to take okay, next card you're going to run. This kind of makes the deck work, just because Fairy doesn't have many ways to speed up your energy. Like, you obviously have Max Elixir and stuff, but this is the main thing. Xerneas. And this has been reprinted back from XY base, and it's basically always been in the format. It might not have been for a short time, but yeah. So basically only attack you're ever going to use in this, for 1 energy, Geomancy. Choose 2 of your benched Pokemon. For each of those Pokemon, search deck for Fairy Energy, and attach to that Pokemon. Shuffle your deck afterwards. That is pretty good, and you're going to run 4 of these. And, yeah, that's pretty nice. I'm privileged to be having all holos. I'll admit it, 2 of these I bought. 1 I traded with Josh. And where did the other one come from? I've forgotten. I definitely didn't pull it, but yeah, 4 of those. And you're going to want to try and start with that every time, because it really helps. Next, your standard Hooper EX. For Scoundrel Ring, when you play this Pokemon freehand onto your bench, you may search your deck for up to 3 Pokemon EX. Amazing. Try and get this out later game though, if they Parallel City you or something. Always discard this card. Right. So, that's Hooper. Now this helps a hell of a lot, especially in the new format with Sun and Moon. You're going to be seeing a bit of Umbreon getting played. So, you want to be using this as much as you can, getting onto your bench. Mr. Mime. You're only playing this for bench barrier, not its juggling attack, even though, man, flipping 4 coins and 10 damage for each heads for 2 energy, that is a pretty legit attack. Everyone can admit that. Like, has anyone made a full Mr. Mime deck? Like, for real, can I see that? Please. Okay, anyway, bench barrier. Prevent all damage done to your bench Pokemon by attacks. Yes. Obviously it doesn't stop abilities, like Ampharos, but it kills Umbreon, which is great. And Fright Night Yveltal, which is nice. You may remember this was in my Volcanion deck tag. You may remember this was it teched into my Volcanion deck. That worked really well as well. I just quite like Mr. Mime for things when you can have a lot of things on the bench. I'd use this in Mega Ray as well, and maybe Rainbow Force Xerneas. I'm not sure, but yeah, there's that. Okay, so we're on to the supporters now. You'll be running 3 copies of your standard N. Each player shuffles his or her hand into his or her deck, then each player draws a card for each of his or her remaining prize cards. Pretty nice for early game, and for late game you can get hand disruption, so run 3 of those. Next. Okay, you guys are gonna have a go at me about this, but I told you this is budget, right? So, you can't play the other thing here for budget without this card. Sorry if you can hear my dogs in the background, but you're going to be running Shauna. Shuffle your hand into your deck, then draw 5 cards. You have to use this if you're going to do the budget version I'm going to show you. You cannot use Sycamore. It's going to give you a lot of trouble. Okay, have that out of the way. So you're running 3 of those. Pokemon Fan Club, if your Hooper's prized, that's basically all this is for. Search deck for up to 2 basic Pokemon, reveal them, put them into your hand, shuffle your deck afterwards. Standard. 1 copy of Lysander. Switch one of your opponent's bench Pokemon with his or her active Pokemon. Very, very useful. 1 copy of Ninja Boy. Choose one of your basic Pokemon in play, search your deck for a basic Pokemon, switch it with that Pokemon. So if they draw out your Mr. Mime or something, you can get into a Gardevoir. Or if your Gardevoir's damaged, get into a different Gardevoir. Or if your Gardevoir, or just into an Xerneas, something that doesn't mean you lose prizes. Alright, and then you're going to be running 1 Lily. Seeing as we have no Shaman for a budget deck, I mean, you're welcome to create a budget deck with basically all your budget being spent on a Shaman, you know, that's fine. But, yeah, unless you're making a proxy deck, that's probably not possible. Anyway, Lily. Draw cards until you have 6 in your hand. If it's your first turn, draw cards until you have 8. If you get this turn 1, use it as your supporter, it's so good. I haven't got it turn 1 yet, which is sad. But yeah, you're welcome to run more of those, but I'm only running 1. And 1 second, guys. Put this open. Alright, and like in the Volcanion deck set, 1 Trainer's Mail, because that's all I have. Look at the top 4 cards of your deck, may reveal trainer cards you find there except for Trainer's Mail, put it in your hand, shuffle your deck afterwards. Run more if you have more, but they're £5 each. I got that one off of friends, so yeah. Running 1 Crushing Hammer, because sometimes against Greninja and stuff, that splash energy is really annoying, and also in Giratina and things like that, so it's good to get rid of it. Alright, you're going to run 4 copies of Ultra Ball. It's really important to get out what you need in this deck, and yeah, that's so important, so just run 4 of those. They're not too expensive to buy single, so it shouldn't be a big deal. Now, It's important to have energy in your hand throughout the game. Even though you're using Geomancy to get them out of your deck, you want to be attaching every single turn to power up your Gardevoir and to spread out your energy. And don't just put like 5 on one Gardevoir, because then you've got 2 going to waste that, because it uses 3 for an attack. So spread it out as much as you possibly can. If you have to, bench another Xerneas and attach some to that. But yeah, just to help always be able to attach every turn, Professor's Letter. Search your deck for up to 2 basic cards, reveal them, put them into your hand, shuffle your deck afterwards. And 4 of those. I'm just ignoring my camera. I mean, the focusing is terrible on it. So please feel welcome to ignore it as well. Anyway, so I would say you'd be alright running 2 of these. But in my testing, 4 does work nice. But in my opinion, take out those. And yeah, so I've actually mixed up the order, but the card next, you could run 3 of these and put another one of the next card in. And the next card is, going back to supporters because I messed up the order, Skylar. Search your deck for a trainer card, reveal it, put it into your hand, shuffle your deck afterwards. Spirit Links, it's all I'm going to say. It helps a hell of a lot, and when you can't get that Spirit Link out, it really does help. So yeah, if you want, take out a Professor Letter, run another one of those. Okay, so this is why you have to run Shauna and not Sycamore. Sycamore and VS Seeker, perfectly. They would just work perfectly together, because VS Seeker you get things out of discard. But the alternate to VS Seeker, which costs 75p each, is Random Receiver. Thanks for focusing. Okay, reveal cards from the top of your deck until you reveal a supporter card. Put it into your hand, shuffle the other cards back into your deck. Run 3 of those. So, if you're using Sycamore with this, you're going to be discarding. There's a chance of discarding all of your you have to shuffle the reverse. There's a chance of discarding your supporters. Then you have to Super Rod them back later, which is a waste of your Super Rod. Wait, ignore me. Okay, so if you're using Professor Sycamore with this, there's a chance of getting rid of your supporters. And you don't want to do that because you don't have a way to get them back, really. So, use Random Receiver with Shauna or VS Seeker and Professor Sycamore. That's how it works. But trust me, Random Receiver works fine. I play it on TCGO and in real life. Works really well. 1 copy of Rotom decks over town map. After counting your prize cards, shuffle them into your deck. Then take that many cards from the top of your deck and put them face down as your prize cards. Basically, you replace your prize cards. So if you look through your deck, you think, oh, 2 of my Gardevoir prized, as well as a Mega, or something really bad has happened, like your Hooper's prized. Use this, and you can get new prize cards. But just try and have everything you want into your hand, because then there's less chance of it being prized again. So that's very nice. I bought in a reverse one, because I feel like after the rotation, the price is going to go up, I feel like. Right, so you can't run a Gardevoir deck without the Spirit Link. 4 Spirit Links should be played. And yeah, that just lets you evolve into your Megas without having to end your turn. So that's really good. Okay, I'm getting confused. Next cards. Fairy Drop. Heal 50 damage from one of your Pokemon that has any Fairy energy attached to it. Now, you could swap this out for Pokemon Center Lady for any other deck, but for any Fairy deck, use Fairy Drop, because you don't have to use a Supporter, so it's kind of perfect. So 2 of those. Now, you want to run 3 Super Rod. Wait. Please? No. Okay, there we go. So, yeah. Funny story about this Super Rods. There's 3 in here now. There used to be 2. And I was going to keep it at 2. But, my original list required a Hex. I didn't order a Hex, and I wasn't going to pay more deliveries just to buy a Hex Maniac. So I tried to put it in a Ranger, and a Pokemon Ranger, and I put it down in a game against Josh, thinking, oh, I got confused and thought it was the exact same as a Hex, and that would have won me the game if it was a Hex, but it completely shut down my Brilliant Arrow, so he won, which was really annoying. But yeah, just shows focus while you're playing. So yeah, 3 Super Rod. Now, last card before we get to energy, your stadium, Fairy Garden. Each Pokemon that has any fairy energy attached to it has no retreat cost. I still keep wanting to say heart energy, I don't know why. But yeah, run 3 of those, because you always want to have one in play if you can. And if you need to get a Hooper out of the active, then just attach an energy to it, and you're fine. If you wanted to go stretch, you could always just keep 1 energy on your Hooper and Mr. Mime at all times, so you can always retreat. That's always an option. And a lot of decks won't be able to run like 2 stadiums, and won't be able to keep up with 3. And yeah, so you just need to keep your stadium out as much as you can. Okay, so quick thing, I love the Sun and Moon energy, like a lot. I really like the way they look, they're the best energy yet. Okay, so I'm running 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 fairy energy. You may be thinking that's too much, but a lot of the time you actually have all of this in play. And let's see, you're hitting what, 330? But then if they knock out a Mega, you got 3 less, so you got 7 now, and you're hitting for 210. I'm not sure, but you're hitting something that is in the Sun and Moon format you're going to be pretty fine with. So yeah, run 11 of those. You can run a little bit more, I wouldn't really run any less, but yeah. And that's it, guys. That is all you need to make a pretty powerful deck, actually. I've been using it for a couple weeks now, like every single day when we play in the mornings, and yeah, it's just it's overly powerful for what it is. Like, seeing as how easy these cards are to get in generations and how cheap they are, really good. So yeah, yeah, you could always run 2 Hooper, I guess, just as some side notes of what you could add, but okay, so now on to the section where I say some things that you could add. You could add a second Hooper. There's 6 overall EXs in here, so if you wanted that perfect consistency, you could have another Hooper. I wouldn't recommend it though, but you're going to want to be Hooper using your Hooper to get 2 Gardevoir, preferably 1 Life Leap and 1 Link Blast, and a Mega. Or if you have 2 out with 2 Spirit Links, get 2 Megas and 1 Gardevoir. Just use common sense. So yeah, I've basically gone over everything else I say I would add. So thank you guys for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed, and yeah, it's been fun. And aren't you glad I didn't say anything about Cut It Open Fisherman and Patrick Star on the screen, you know? That was a dark video. Anyway, guys, we'll see you in the next video. Hopefully you'll stick around to watch it. Videos. Okay, see you guys later, and peace.